Good afternoon, everybody. I'm just going to wait for everyone to be connected. Hopefully you can all hear me. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat box and where you're tuning in from today. I'm myself actually in Amsterdam. I'm here doing a CTO roadshow this evening. So I'm bringing you St. Lucia from the Netherlands. But let us know where you're tuning in from today, if you can hear us, and what you're most looking forward to. I can see a couple of faces. Hi, Ian.
Hiya.
Hello. If I can ask everybody as well, if you can keep your microphones on mute throughout the webinar, just so that we don't get any disturbance or any feedback while we're presenting here this afternoon. I've got nobody in the chat talking to me as yet, so hopefully everyone else can hear me. Kathy, Emma, Carol, Karen, and hopefully some more people will come in as well. But we are recording, and I will just go ahead and start just so that we don't keep everybody waiting too long. So share my screen. Okay, so hopefully you can hear and see, you can hear me and also see my presentation. So good afternoon, everybody from the sunny Netherlands. And for those who don't know me, my name is Nicole and I am the Sales and Marketing Manager for Trade at the St. Lucia Tourism Authority. We have some amazing partners here with us this afternoon who are going to tell you all about the culinary delights that we have in St. Lucia. You'll be hearing from Fiona, who represents Cap Maison. Blanca will be telling you all about the landings. Alyssa and Luciano will be telling you all about Kai Blanc. And last but by no means least, you'll be hearing from Chef Kyra, who will tell you all about the new restaurant in St. Lucia called Soleil Couché. So I'm just going to begin and take you through some of the information about the destination in case it's new to you and you want to recommend it to your clients. So why St. Lucia? St. Lucia is an award-winning destination. The island's won many accolades, including the Caribbean's leading nature and adventure destination and Caribbean's best corporate retreat, just to name a few. The island is a boutique luxury destination with some of the top resorts in the world, and we do have some of those top resorts here with us this afternoon. A fun fact about the island, which I love to share, is that St. Lucia is the only country in the world to be named after a woman. So we say, let her inspire you. Let this beautiful, lush green woman inspire you to visit, and hopefully she will inspire you to inspire clients and colleagues to visit as well. The island has world-class gourmet diving, and that's what we're here to talk about today. She's also known as the romance capital of the world. She has world-class diving, diverse attractions and rich culture, and also year-round tropical weather. I'm now just going to show you a video. I love this video because it really sums up the island and brings you St. Lucia in 2 minutes. So hopefully you enjoy, and I will see you after it's finished.
Go to the Pitos, chill while the breeze blow, baby, and I wanna ride on the East Coast. Bad and bougie like amigos, I wanna feel you. Come and lock me like a cheat code. I can pack it up and you can move it like a repo. Come to town, I'll take you around pretty St. Lucia. Come to town, I'll take you around pretty St. Lucia. Going bars on the beat, swimming in Soufrique, sipping on Chairman's and cranberry. Got a couple of my links on the way. Take a line by island breeze, listen to the ocean speak. Bet you say you're never gonna leave. I'm in town, let me take you around pretty St. Lucia. It's my town, I'ma take you around pretty St. Lucia. Pretty St. Lucia. Come to town, I'll take you around pretty St. Lucia. Come to town, I'ma take
Hopefully that's inspired you and give you a little idea of the destination and what she's about. Just to tell you a little bit about her resume, she is located in the Eastern Caribbean and is bordered by the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. We have Martinique situated to the north of the island, and also St. Vincent situated to the south. And you can also find Barbados on the northwest coast. The island's a fairly small island, measures 27 miles long and 14 miles wide. And the island has been an independent nation since 1979 when it gained its independence from the United Kingdom. Some of the historical influences in St. Lucia are the likes of the Caribs, the Arawaks, the Africans, and the French and the British. St. Lucia was so popular, she was fought over for many years, and she was actually 7 times British and 7 times French. We do speak English as our main language, but we also have a French-based Creole, also known as Patois, which is spoken island-wide. The island has over 30 beaches, 22 dive sites, 25 waterfalls, rivers, and springs, and also about 150 adventures that your clients can enjoy. She is home to the Caribbean's only drive-through volcano called the Sulphur Springs and has over 5,000 rooms available, something for everybody's taste and everybody's budget. Some key areas I wanted to point out to you. So in the south of the island, we do have our international airport, Culinary International. We've also got a domestic regional airport as well in the north of the island, Castries, which is where your clients can fly in and out of if they're looking to island hop within the neighboring islands. Pigeon Island is also another important place to remember in St. Lucia, because that's where the British were stationed when they were fighting for St. Lucia. There you can see the original ruins, their cannons, their houses where they lived many years ago. And also in Soufrière, where you'd find our Twin Peak Mountains, the Pitons, and also our drive-through volcano of the Sulphur Springs. So these are our two volcanic peaks which tower above the Caribbean Sea. They boast the most amazing view from land and from sea. They are the most picturesque backdrop as well. Nothing beats waking up to the view of the Pitons. You can hike the Pitons, you can dive beneath the Pitons. In St. Lucia, we say that we have limitless inspiration because anything is possible. Our drive-through volcano is quite unique and quite special because we're the only Caribbean island with a live volcano that you can drive through, and also have a sulfuric mud bath as well. They do say a bath in the a mud bath can let you and can come out, you can come out looking 10 years younger. So it's definitely one that I recommend that your clients try. St. Lucia has some of the most beautiful bays. Marigot Bay is definitely one of my favorites. Also the Rodney Bay Marina as well. You can get some amazing sunsets and sunrises from any of those bays, and the images definitely does not do it justice. In the background of this image here, you can see Pigeon Island National Park, and we're fortunate enough in St. Lucia to be surrounded by the two waters, the Caribbean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. And because we have that drive-through volcano, we do have black sandy beaches as well as those golden sandy beaches. So there's definitely something for everybody. And the black sandy beaches are very nice because they're quite unique and quite rustic, and it just brings a little something different into to the island. I always say that St. Lucia is a perfect destination to consider a twin center holiday, because the north of the island, where you've got the golden sandy beaches, the street parties and everything that happens, is very different from in the south. Everything is very pristine. You've got the black gray sandy beaches, you've got all the natural attractions on your doorstep. So you could actually spend an amazing period of time in St. Lucia and have two very different experiences by splitting the time between the north and the south of the island. So here's a closer look of Pigeon Island National Park. There you can see the ruins on the screen. On the top of Fort Rodney, on a clear day, you can actually see straight into Martinique, and also straight across that Rodney Bay area as well. So both some of the most amazing views. We use Pigeon Island National Park for various different events throughout the year, whether it's national events like our jazz festival, carnival events, or also private events as well, like weddings and also meetings, conferences, and incentive events as well. Now, St. Lucia is more than just a sun, sea, and sand destination. There is so much to do. We have a range of land activities, from aerial tram tours to zip lining, jungle biking, nature trails. There's definitely something for everybody. And with a lot of these excursions, I love that you can learn a little bit about the history of the island as well. For example, on the Segway tour, you get to see an old abandoned bunker in World War II. And I often get asked, St. Lucia wasn't part of World War II, but it actually was where some of the US Navy based where soldiers were stationed during that time. So they did utilize some of the Caribbean, and St. Lucia was one of them. You get to see some old sugar plantations and sugar mills as well. So there is definitely a lot to learn and see in St. Lucia. With land activities and being surrounded by water, we do have some amazing water activities as well, from 22 dive sites. You can do whale and dolphin watching, sea helmet trek, fishing, snorkeling. There's so much to attract visitors to St. Lucia, and as well stuff that they fall in love with and it makes people want to come back over and over again. Couple of new tours I want to mention. We do have a bamboo rafting tour located in the Roseau area. That's along the northwest coast, not too far from Castries. So it's sort of halfway between Soufrière and Castries. It's an amazing, relaxing tour where you can just take in the flora and the fauna of the island, because the island is very green and very lush, and you get to see that a lot as you transfer, whether it's by sea or by land. You can also do a see-through kayak tour. That's another new tour that we have. And I love this because this is like snorkeling but over water. You don't have to get wet for this option, because with a see-through kayak and the clear crystal waters that we do have, you get to really enjoy that over underwater world from your kayak. Now, what we're really here to talk about is the culinary in St. Lucia. And St. Lucia has some of the most delicious cuisine. Whenever people ask me the three top things about St. Lucia, I always say the things to do, the people, and the food, because the food is quite unique. Everything is very fresh, very farm to table. We try to utilize a lot of the produce that we harvest and we grow in St. Lucia. They say that you've never tried a banana until you tried a banana in St. Lucia. And on island, we eat bananas in many different ways. In the green stage, which is green bananas, makes part of our national dish called green figs and saltfish. And also in the ripe stage as well, we actually export bananas to various different countries across the world. We work with a lot of the local farmers and the local fishermen to make sure that we get everything that we serve in our hotel restaurants and also in our independent restaurants is very fresh and very farm to table. We have a range of restaurants throughout the island, from the north, the south. You can get cuisines like Japanese, Chinese, Indian, steakhouse, pizzeria. There is something for everybody. I compiled this little collage a couple of months ago, which was some of the eats that I enjoyed on my last farm trip to St. Lucia. And it was so hard just trying to bring it down into just a few items, because we really do get spoiled in St. Lucia on farm trips. So the hotels are literally showing you or showing us what your clients and what your guests can enjoy when they're staying with them. And yeah, you definitely can put on a few pounds before you leave St. Lucia, but it's definitely worth it. If anybody wants to learn how to cook some of our St. Lucian dishes as well, a lot of hotels do offer cooking classes. We do have an independent cooking class called Cook Like a Lucian, where they can show you how to cook our traditional national dish and various other things that we do in St. Lucia. Now, probably one of my favorite things to do, besides eat chocolate, is to actually make chocolate. And I love that we have a chocolate experience at Rabo Hotel, which is called Project Chocolat, where you can do a bean to bar experience or a tree to bar experience and learn to make your own bar of chocolate. I've got a little demo on the screen showing you the various different steps that you go through. And it's an amazing excursion because you learn a lot about the history of chocolate, the connection of Rabo Hotel and the cocoa growers and the cocoa and cacao history as well. And it's something that we do recommend everybody try, because they do an amazing job with tying in the ethics of cacao growing as well as the excursion. If you have clients who are into rum, we've got an amazing rum tour called Rum and Rhythm, where you can try every bottle of rum that we make in St. Lucia. Some of the brands include Chairman's Reserve. We also have Bounty Rum, and we have various different flavors as well, like a spiced rum, a coconut rum, a lime version of the rum. You can try some of our local beers as well, named after our famous Piton Mountain. We've got the Piton Beer, Piton Shandy. We have a liqueur called cream liqueur called Marigot Bay. It's like Bailey's, but better. There's various different options that you can try at the rum tour, and you can also buy some that you can take home as well. And also with that, we have various different bars across the island as well. We actually have a new excursion called Cabaret Crawl, where we encourage people to try some of our smaller bars and our local bars around the island to really enjoy some of the local drinks that we made, whether it's our spiced rum and also some of our local beers as well. Just to touch on accommodation a little bit, we have, as I mentioned at the beginning, over 5,000 rooms available in St. Lucia, ranging from your all-inclusives, your boutique properties, your villas, your inns, your Airbnbs. It's definitely something for everybody. Oh, I've just got somebody who isn't on mute. If I can just ask you to mute yourself. Thank you. We also have a collection called Collection de Pépite, and that's where we feature and we put together all of our resorts with 35 rooms or less. And it just makes it easier for you to find smaller properties if you have clients who are looking for something a little bit more intimate and something a bit smaller. We are so proud of our year-round calendar of events. We've just concluded our St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival 2024, and looking at all the pictures and videos, it was an amazing event, and we look forward to hosting it again next year. The dates for that will be out in the next couple of months, so definitely keep an eye out on our socials, our newsletters for those as we share it with you, because it's definitely one not to be missed. I know I won't be missing it next year. So if you have clients who are not just only into music, because it's a music festival. We have a Kingdom night with gospel musicians. We've also got Caribbean fusion night and Afrobeats night. So we love that we can bring various different genres of music to St. Lucia and people can actually come and enjoy it. We've also got Carnival in July. We celebrate Creole Heritage Month throughout the whole of October, and our Creole Day is the last Sunday in October. This year's the 27th. The Atlantic Rally for Cruisers come to St. Lucia every year in December, and well, they arrive in December. And it's an amazing opportunity for anybody who is participating in the ARC. Their family can actually meet them in St. Lucia and celebrate Christmas in the tropics if they choose to. And also every Friday night, we do have the Grosley Street Party, and also the ancillary fish fry is back as well. That's something that your clients can enjoy if they're looking for something local to do on a Friday in St. Lucia. Couple of quick useful facts. We have direct flights from the UK, US, and Canada, and also the Caribbean as well. From the UK, you can fly with British Airways, Virgin Atlantic, and TUI, and they all fly into our international airport here in Norway International. Transfer time is about 90 minutes by road and by ferry. However, we do have a helicopter transfer option, which is about 10 minutes between the two airports, and then it will just be a further road transfer depending on where your clients are going. And we accept two currencies, Eastern Caribbean dollar and the US dollar is accepted island-wide. All that we ask is that your passport is valid for the duration of your trip. You don't need 6 months to travel to St. Lucia. That's something I get asked quite often. And we have a wide range of ATMs available across the island, great internet and mobile connectivity, and also a wide range of taxis and a good public transport system as well. This little image here of the ferry option, Fantasy Island Ferry, if you want to book that transfer for your clients, and also the helicopter, St. Lucia Helicopters as well can assist you with booking the helicopter transfer option. So with British Airways from the UK, you can travel 7 times a week. TUI operates a once-a-week service, and Virgin Atlantic offers a 3 times a week service. I think it goes down to they offered a 4 times a week service this year, and it does go down to 3 starting in October all the way to March of 2025. So you can definitely get booking for that winter service that will be resuming this year. And just a reminder to please encourage your clients to complete the immigration electronic immigration form before they travel to St. Lucia, because this just helps speed up the process. We no longer give out the cards that you would get on the aircraft. They must have that QR code. So if they don't have it on arrival, they will receive, they will just be asked to step to a side where they can complete that, but they do need that for arriving into St. Lucia. If you're not a St. Lucia expert, please make sure that you log on, you register, and any bookings that you do make to St. Lucia, you can definitely log them on there, and we do rewards. We're currently about to announce our Global Peter Award winners for 2024, and these are our top 10 sellers from the UK for 2023. So they logged all their bookings throughout the year, and they got chosen, and they get invited, I should say, to St. Lucia for an all-expense paid trip. For us to say thank you for booking St. Lucia, because we know there's hundreds of other destinations that you can book, but to choose St. Lucia for your clients, it means the world to us. This is how you can stay connected with us. We do have a trade Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and all that good stuff. My email address is on the screen as well. I will follow up with you, and also with the contacts of everybody else who's presenting today. So hopefully I've inspired you a little bit on St. Lucia. We will be doing a quick Q&A at the end, asking a question throughout the presentations, from everyone's presentation. So hopefully you were listening. And that is it from me. Thank you so much for allowing me to tell you a bit about St. Lucia and all the culinary delights that we have to offer. I'm now going to hand over to Fiona, who's going to tell you all about Cap Maison Resort and Spa.
Thanks so much, Nicole, and thank you for having us for this webinar today. And thanks everyone for your time. I'm just going to share my screen and we'll get started with the Cap Maison presentation. Does that come up all right, Nicole? Good. I can see you nodding. Well, thank you so much again. My name is Fiona. I am the Director of Sales and Marketing at Van Nuys Group Exclusive, and we're going to talk about Cap Maison today. So Cap Maison is newly Relais Chateau, so an accolade of incredible food and service at the resort. I was just told before the webinar as well, we've just won an award for Best Restaurant in St. Lucia at the Cliff at Cap, and that was for the World Culinary Awards. Is that right, Nicole? Good, I was glad. So that worked out well, nice in terms of timing for this webinar. So incredible food, of course, at Cap Maison. So we're in the north of the country, and it's about 90 minutes by road, 90 minutes by ferry to Rodney Bay, and then a 10-minute taxi transfer, or just 10 minutes or so in a helicopter to Castries Airport, then a short transfer up to the hotel. We're close to Rodney Bay, and of course the Grothelay Street Party that Nicole mentioned previously, and we have 2 championship golf courses very close by as well. So this is a drone shot here of the resorts. As you can see, it's the architecture is quite Nuri. We have 49 rooms and suites. This is one of the this is the fine dining restaurant, the Cliff at Cap. This is the private dining platform, Rock Maison. And on the beach off screen, we have our second restaurant called the Naked Fisherman. This here is Salmon House, which is our 4-bedroom standalone villa, and our other rooms and suites are in these white buildings here. So down on the left, you can see the beach. There are a number of steps down to the beach. Please bear that in mind for your travellers who are perhaps a little unsteady on their feet. It might not be ideal for them. But otherwise, you have about 80 to 90 steps to get you down to the beach. And then we have the Naked Fisherman Beach Bar and Grill down there, as well as the non-motorised water sports. So in terms of the rooms, like I said, 49 rooms and suites. We have the garden view rooms here that interconnect to the 1-bedroom suites, which have private pools. And then we have the 1-bedroom suites, which outer connect to the junior suites. So each room can be taken individually, or you can join them all up to make them into mini villas. All of the rooms and suites have been refurbished over the past year or so. So they're looking really fresh, as you can see. Much more up to date than what they once were, much more neutral tones now. This is a picture of the living room for the 1-bedroom suite. Of course, when you're staying in the suites, the chef can come and cook for you in your suite or on your roof terrace up here next to your private pool, should you wish. I think this is my very favourite room category here because the pool is very private. You've got those beautiful views out towards Pigeon Island just over here. So lovely views from many of the room types. This is a view from Salmon House, which I pointed out on the map earlier. This is a private pool for that villa, and the villa itself has 4 bedrooms. The gardens, of course, are very well kept at Cap Maison, and they're beautiful all year round. We have 2 swimming pools. This is our courtyard pool, and then we also have the pool on the cliff next to the Cliff at Cap, which is our fine dining restaurant on the right-hand side here. Of course, we have beautiful sunset views because we're on the west coast, and views out towards Pigeon Island as well. This is our incredible culinary team at Cap Maison, headed up by Caribbean Chef of the Year, Craig Jones, who's a Welsh Rastafarian vegetarian bodybuilder. He's quite a character. He's been there for about 25 years now, and he's absolutely superb. We have a very good separate vegetarian menu. So if you have vegetarian clients, of course, they're not going to get bored of the menu because they have a whole separate menu to everyone else. So lots to choose from for those clients. So down on the beach, we have this swing chair here, which is great for Instagrammers, of course, and the Naked Fisherman Beach Bar and Grill, which often has live music at night as well, and it's lit up by tiki torches. Great cocktails as well, served from 10 a.m. if you want to get on it early. Excellent lobster mac and cheese down here as well. So then we have Rock Maison, which is our private dining platform in the sea. So again, really, really romantic down here, beautiful sunset views. You can book it for dinner, you can book it for breakfast or lunch, or you can book it just for a glass of champagne in the evening. You can just about make out here that there's a zip wire that goes down to Rock Maison. It's not for your clients, it's for bottles of champagne and for sometimes wedding proposals. As you can see, it's quite small. We occasionally have weddings down here as well. And there we go, that's a bottle of champagne ready to go down the zip wire from the Clifford Cap at the top. We also have Cellar Maison, which is our wine cellar at Cap Maison. Down here we have a number of very beautiful wines. We do wine tastings as well, wine pairings, and we also make our own rum, which we sell at the bar. And here's a picture of it here. There's also rum punch, which we put in everyone's rooms as well. Here we have a picture of the Clifford Cap. So most of the seats in the restaurant have beautiful sea views out towards Pigeon Island. The food and drink is absolutely incredible. It's not Relais Chateau by accident here. The food is absolutely incredible. And you can also see the zip wire that goes down to Rock Maison down at the bottom of your screen. Here is the view from the Clifford Cap. Again, this was refurbished only last year. So we raised this roof here to get better views. We painted it white to make it seem a little higher, and we've put all new furniture inside as well. We have a private dining terrace as well, called the Family Terrace, where you can have breakfast, lunch or dinner if you're traveling with a large family or group. And the bar was completely refurbished last year, of course, as well. As I mentioned, cocktails are served from 10 a.m. and they are absolutely incredible at Cap Maison. Don't forget you can book Cap Maison half board or all inclusive. So highly recommended if you have clients who perhaps don't want to leave the resort to book it on all inclusive. And like I said, we have some incredible food. It's always just before I'm about to have lunch I do this presentation. Of course, we do incredible seafood, but like I mentioned before, great restaurant menu for vegetarian clients as well. So just a reminder of the special offers we have, Save and Fly. So if you stay for 5 nights or more during the winter and summer, then you get a discount on the rate. And you also, if you're staying in a 1-bedroom suite or more for 5 nights or more, then you get 1 way in a car transfer for free and 1 way in a helicopter for free. So some great options there for you as well. And if you're on honeymoon, of course, you get champagne on Rock Maison included in your stay. So that's it for Cap Maison. If there's any questions, I'll look forward to answering those for you later on. Back to you, Nicole.
Perfect. Thank you, Fiona. Oh, I knew this webinar was going to make me hungry. I don't know. Do we have people listening? Everyone's really quiet. If you can hear us and you're enjoying the presentation, let us know in the chat box and also share any questions as well. We are going to be moving on, but we are now going to be heading to the landings with Blanca. Ooh.
Lovely. Thank you, Nicole, very much. I hope that you can hear me.
Yes.
Yes, wonderful. It's fantastic to join this esteemed group of partners, and I am very proud to represent the Landings Resort and Spa today. My name is Blanca de Vapora, and I'm Managing Director and owner of Ocean Hospitality, and we provide commercial services to the Landings Resort and Spa. This beautiful asset is located on the northwest coast of the island, very close by to Cap Maison. So we are in the same proximity from the airport, about 90 minutes by helicopter to George Charles Airport, about 20 minutes, and then additional 10 minutes by a car. The area of Rodney Bay is absolutely dynamic with enormous amount of options for dining and evening entertainment. And definitely my favorite would be the jump ups on a Fridays. That is a must to see. The Landings Resort and Spa is a luxurious all-suite 4-diamond 5-star property. We are members of Signature Travel Network, and we have been awarded by several awards like Condé Nast Top 40 Resorts in Caribbean, Travelers' Choice Award, Luxury Travel Award, and many World Travel Awards by TripAdvisor. We are truly a perfect getaway for luxury, romance, adventure, family travel, and a wellness. Built in 2007 on 19 acres of land near Rodney Bay, we have a most magnificent 800 linear feet of prime beach front with our own private marina, 3 restaurants, 3 bars, expensive spa with a health club, 2 tennis courts, paddle courts, kids club, and water sports, and many areas for entertainment and fantastic wedding settings in the area as well. The marina is our prime and joy. We have over 30 slips, and guests can be arriving on their private yachts up to 52 feet in size, docking at our marina and then enjoying the services of the property. Over 95 villa suites are available for rental. Although the property has over 150 suites, we are part of a condo resort, if you will. So we have members or owners in a residence throughout the year, and then 95 of the villa suites are rented to a resort. Our culinary experience, let me introduce you to our team.
Welcome to the vibrant heart of our culinary team at the Landings Resort and Spa. From the aromatic spices of India to the delicate flavors of St. Lucia, our chefs bring a fusion of culinary tradition to our exquisite dining experiences. Join us on a culinary journey where every bite tells a story of heritage and innovation. Indulge in the ultimate dining experience where passion meets perfection. At the Landings Resort and Spa, we offer 3 distinct culinary destinations. Whether you crave the beachfront charm of the beach club, the laid-back vibes of Callaloo Beach Bar and Grill, or the cozy comfort of the coffee shop, there's something to suit every palate and occasion. Come savor the best of Caribbean and international cuisine with us, and let your taste buds dance with delight. At the Landings Resort and Spa, every meal is an unforgettable adventure.
Indeed, unforgettable adventure it is. From warm waters of the Caribbean and the lush hills of St. Lucia. Every meal at the Landings offer a hyper-local Epicurean experience. Whether guests choose a la carte or all-inclusive meal plan option, or whether guests will enjoy a private chef cooking a Mediterranean-inspired cuisine or Asian fusion cuisine in the privacy of their suites. Nicole was commenting on the fact that St. Lucia is extremely lush and rich for their fauna and herbs and nature. We, of course, also grow our own vegetables on the premises. Farm to table is widely available and popular throughout the island, and it is also available at the Landings Resort and Spa. Our versatile dining options include, again, 3 restaurants, 3 bars, coffee shop, and in-suite private option. Quickly taking you to see and savor the views of al fresco dining, our Callaloo restaurant that is located on the beach. It has been newly renovated in December 2022, and it is very popular for fun lunches and evening cocktails, and now during the summer months, evening dinners as well. There is nothing more perfect as the setting and taking the amazing St. Lucian sunset while savoring the island freshest cuisine. My favorite would be the Callaloo soup. It's a must to try. And some are saying that the Callaloo soup is actually better than a callaloo soup in Trinidad and Tobago. And I must say so because I've lived on both of the islands, and callaloo is must to try in St. Lucia. A quick little peek view in the bar of the callaloo. It's open daily, and from 4 to 6 every day we feature happy hours. On Fridays we extend the hours in a callaloo, happy hours from 5:30 to 8 o'clock in the evening. Our famous Turquoise bar located on the beach, where one can taste the famous Caribbean breeze cocktail that is made of white rum, coconut rum, passion fruit, cranberry juice. But I always say, be careful because one is not enough. Golden sunset and sunrises can be seen from the Beach Club restaurant located just off our 800-foot stretch white sand beach. In the morning, guests can enjoy complimentary buffet-style breakfast, and during the day and evening, plenty of casual dishes to choose from a la carte, and as well as buffet style in the morning. We are super excited. We have put a fairly large amount of emphasis on rejuvenating our food and beverage outlets, starting from callaloo in 2022. We continue now with expansion and adjustments and rejuvenation of our Palms restaurant, and our Beach Club and Turquoise bar will be completed and refurbished towards the end of Q3 of this year. Our Viscount Lounge or Viking Lounge, depends what English we are using, is located in a lobby adjacent to the Palms restaurant, and that is the area that is being renovated today. We will be introducing very chic Asian fusion style dining with a feel of beachy, colorful interior. The restaurant will have not only indoor seating but also outdoor seating, and there is a sushi bar at the front of the restaurant as well. So very excited. The work has already started, and we are planning on finishing and introducing the restaurant towards the end of July of this year. And of course, in-suite dining and personal pantry delivering service and private chef services are also available. Specific requests can be placed directly through our concierge. Notice traditionally about 72 hours. Our chef can prepare meals to the guest liking. Of course, varieties of culinary specials, and of course, thinking of various allergies are always discussed, and our team of culinary experts will adjust as appropriate. We are ultimately truly the melting pot in a kitchen. Our culinary team consists of not only local talent, but we also have 2 chefs out of India, and our head chef is German born. So a melting pot, and you will feel and see and taste the varieties of international herbs and spices and delicacies in our menu. Menus are also crafted and curated for various wedding activities. We have plenty of spots on the 19 acres of land where various activities and not only social as well as weddings can take place. There are gardens and beaches and gazebos and champagne decks, as well as indoor restaurants, Admiral Room, as well as the Palms restaurant, and ultimately the suite. So varieties of spaces on a South and North Beach and around the lawns, where our happy wedding couple can enjoy the scenery of St. Lucia and as well taste the culinary expertise and meals specifically devoted to our catering experiences. And I would say that the reasons to stay with us definitely is the ideal location, versatile dining. We have a generous inclusions. All of the accommodation will be coming with bed and breakfast options, as well with choice of non-motorized water sports and beach ambassador service, access to fitness club and kids club. We do have the tennis courts and daily activities and entertainment for all ages. Of course, the varieties of dining options. We also offer all-inclusive options, which can be requested and purchased ahead of the time or directly at the property. On a weekly basis, we provide our guests with a weekly highlights. These highlights can be downloaded through an application. It's an app that is informing our guests about various activities in food and beverage, as well as spa and activities that are geared towards entertainment or water sports or opening hours or special features in our lobby and boutique area, as well as manager cocktail party that is happening every week on a Mondays. So information on food and beverage specials and activities can be found directly through the weekly highlights and respectively through the app that is available to all guests who check in at the Landings Resort and Spa. And for all of the ages, there is just so much to do, from 4 pools to hot tubs. We have a varieties of kids menus and of course outdoor water hammocks and trampolines and features with sporting activities and non-motorized water sports. And there are several fitness options, from yogas to Pilates to aquafit to beach fit, dance fit, pool volleyball, beach cricket, cardio and strength classes. So truly a lot to do after a healthy meal at one of our 3 restaurants. So eat and exercise, a perfect setting at the Landings Resort and Spa. We have also introduced a teens program. We have many programs that are geared towards children and adults. We have Kids Club available from 9 to 5 for ages of 4 to 12. Children are actually immersed in the local activities and they are taught how to make ice cream, how to learning about mixology lessons and limbo dancing, and how to cook breadfruits and various local dishes. So we immerse the youngest of our guests into culinary activities. And just a very quick view from the accommodations, all of our suites, villa suites, that is, have some sort of view of the water. Over 60% of our villa suites have its own plunge pool, and the suites are very spacious, all the way up to 3,200 square feet from 1,400 square feet. That's the smallest one. Private kitchens with dining rooms that are that are inside and outside, because they are 2 terraces, and the large terrace features a fairly spacious dining area as well. So you may enjoy your culinary in suite inside and outside as well. Just a quick overview on the accommodations. And for those of you who wish to visit us this summer, we do have a special promotional rate that is available and bookable through a promotion INDU. And we encourage all of you, please, to join our My Booking Rewards, register through stluciarewards.com, where you can log your bookings and receive not only cash, but also points for future stays. To contact us, information are on the right-hand side of the panel. My name is Blanca de Vapora, my business partner, Sylvia. We are here to answer any questions and help you with anything you may need. Thank you and hope to see you in sunny St. Lucia. Let her inspire you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Blanca. Oh, there's so many exciting things to come with all the new openings. We can't wait. And I'm sure once they're opened, you'll share the images and stuff with us and we'll share it out to the trade. So thank you so much for that presentation. We do just have a few questions for you. Ian asked, how deep is the water outside the marina, as some larger yachts have quite deep draft? Or is that supposed to be depth?
Yes, it's interesting. I don't know the depth, but there is a 50-foot 50-foot ship that can, or boat that can actually arrive. So I'm not sure how deep the 50-foot is. There are 7 slips that can host or dock those 52. Usually the normal size of the ships that will be coming is about 42 feet, but the 52 is the largest one. I am not sure the length, but I am going to find it. Thank you.
Sure. We can always do a deeper dive for you, Ian, and then Blanca can follow up with you once she gets once I share your contact information.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Chrissy asked, does the hotel have music in the evening? Is there any evening entertainment?
We do have an entertainment in a lobby, in a Viking lounge, and we do have an entertainment on the beach by the Kalalu. And then there is a manager reception on a Mondays, and then Fridays and Sundays, there is the limbo dancing and the local fun music as well. So dance to the carnival music year round.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And I know Fiona's already answered it, but I'm just going to say it out loud just in case anyone missed it. Ian had also asked if non-residents can use the bars and the restaurants at Catmiss, and the answer is yes, subject to availability, that they do accept outside guests. So thank you so much, Blanca. And we're now going to be heading down to Soufrière, to our sulfur city, and we're going to Kai Black with Alyssa and Luciano.
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to do a little bit of tag teaming because I'm traveling, and Luciano's going to put up our display. Luciano is our executive chef. Well, while we're doing that, let me tell you a little bit about Kai Blanc, because you have probably never heard of us before. We are, if not the smallest resort on the island of St. Lucia with the most awards. In fact, this week we were named by TripAdvisor the #3 bed and breakfast in the entire Caribbean. And we are so proud, and yes, and our staff is so thrilled that we've been named that. We've also won awards for our food, and we also won the World Luxury Travel Awards. And all the pictures that you see from behind the tourism board have actually all been taken at Kai Blanc, because our property overlooks the Pitons. I don't know if you can see the view behind me a little bit, but we have the most magnificent view. In fact, lots of people confuse our view with Jade Mountain's view, but I'm biased. I think our view is better because it's directly in front of the 2 Pitons. So we have 6 suites. We are an adult-only property. Some of our suites have private pools, but also the jewel in our suites are that they're all individually decorated and highly stylized with antiques and amenities. They all have air conditioning. They all open out onto the view of the Pitons and the Caribbean. And we have a enormous 65-foot infinity pool that overlooks that. So Luciano, are you able to put up the PDF? Today we're gonna.
Can you see it?
It's coming. We're gonna talk about the food in St. Lucia, and we're going to talk about the food at our restaurant called the Pavilion Restaurant. Anyone that stays with us at Kai Blanc is able to participate in any of our food options. We include breakfast daily in all of our stays, but we also have meal plans with and an all-inclusive plan with alcohol, and we do allow outside visitors to come and dine at our restaurant. I don't know if you can zoom in, Luciano, on each individual page, but in any event, because of the technology, I have put in the chat a link to this deck so that you can see it. We're also, if you can go down to all the way down to the the new adventure that we're offering. That is this one. It's time for your next adventure. We have invited Chef Shorn Benjamin, who is a native St. Lucia, relocated in New York, who has now become a viral sensation worldwide for his famous oxtail grilled cheese, and entered into a partnership with him where we feature his food on our menu, but we also have created a 5-day journey with him in St. Lucia. And for travel agents, of course, if you book or you have guests that book this experience, you do get your commission based on the experience. So we'd love to have you participate and have your clients come and join us. What's included are 5 days of food and romance and excursions, cooking lessons. Here you can see the view of one of our rooms. That's the grotto suite in the accommodations picture. And also the beach below our property. We have a rocky beach that you can go down to, but we also have a daily shuttle to a sandy beach at Anse Mamine. We are in the Soufriere area, which means we are 15 minutes from all of the best local activities, the mud bath, the volcano, the botanical gardens, waterfalls, the Tepal hike, and of course, the hike of the Gros Piton. But I'm going to let Luciano talk a little bit about our menu and our food. Luciano is our executive chef, born and raised in St. Lucia. Luciano, do you want to talk to us a little bit about the menu?
Definitely, definitely. So what we try to do at Kaipla is really bring the farm to table experience. We partner with a lot of local farmers and small farms because the south of the island is very big on farming. We're one of the biggest producers for most produce on island. So we really try to get the local produce to bring to our kitchen to really provide as much as possible that real solution experience in terms of food at a really nice high level. Um, the food we get is we try to remain with only people who go with organic means of growing stuff, growing the produce, and the volcanic soil that we have in the south makes excellent produce from tomatoes, plantains, sweet potatoes, dashing, and even some more exotic ingredients like mame apple, which is a fruit is native to South America and Latin America and the Caribbean islands. We include all this in our food. Me and Chef Sean have partnered, like Miss Alyssa said, to bring some wonderful experience. Right now, we have on our menu a special menu just created by myself and Chef Sean, which features a lot of local ingredients and just some wonderful French flair that both of us share. That we have classical French training, and we share that, and we want to bring this to Saint Lucia. We have we offer lunch. We offer lunch and dinner services. We're closed on Monday and Tuesday. Restaurants is closed, just so that we really come together and make sure everything, the quality is top notch throughout your stay.
Right. So while our restaurant is closed on Monday and Tuesday to outside guests, we do offer food services and bar services to our in-house guests. So we have food services 7 days a week for the guests that are staying with us. We do have a special this summer with a discounted rate for several nights. We do have an agent rate. Please feel free to reach out to me. We would love to have your guests come and join us for this special event in September for 5 days and 4 nights at Kai Blanc for this foodie adventure. Please feel free to reach out to me at any time. My information is on the brochure that we provided, and we look forward to having you join us. And if you have any questions, please let me know.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Alyssa and Luciano. That was amazing. I love Chef Sean. He's just so talented. And I love that, now he's really able to tap back into his roots and collaborate with so many different amazing hotels and restaurants in St. Lucia. So that's quite special. And yeah, if you share those details with us for that event in September, we'll definitely put it on our social media channels, newsletters, etc. So thank you so much. Okie dokie. I don't see any questions for Kaibla in the chat, but if you do have anything, you think of anything while we're on our last presentation, please pop it in there. Oh, Chrissy's just asked, what is the cost for an agent to visit? Is that to visit as just to see the resort, well, to dine at the resort, Chrissy, or for an agent rate for a client? Could you just elaborate? You can, if you want to put your mic on, just to elaborate.
Well, I can tell you it's severely discounted during the summer months for SLAM. So, Chrissy, I'm happy to work with you and give me a message or send me a chat. It's Alisa, ALISA, at caiblancvilla.com, CAILLE blancvilla.com. I'll put it in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you. Yes, we will be releasing the SLAM brochure soon as well. We're just doing some final tweaks to it. Yes, that will be soon.
But we're not just bed and I saw that message. We're not just a bed and breakfast. We are all inclusive. And so breakfast is included with your stay, but you can purchase 2 different meal plans with just lunch and dinner, or also all inclusive with all of your drinks. We have spa services, we have massage services, we have excursions, we have an app that we use with our guests that can come before, they communicate with our on-island team to arrange sunset cruises. We do it all. We provide concierge services from everything from transportation, anything your guests want. We are known for, of course, having a lot of honeymooners and a lot of engagements on our property. There are special locations on our property overlooking the pitons where people take over the space and do magnificent proposals. So please check out our page on our Instagram page at Kai Blanc Villa, and you'll see all the fabulous pictures.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okie dokie. So now we have a special guest on this webinar this afternoon. If you just hang on with us just for another 10 or 15 minutes or so, I'm now going to be handing over to Chef Kyra Henry, who's going to be telling you all about the new restaurant in St. Lucia called Soleil Couché. I hope I'm saying it right.
Yes.
Kyra, over to you.
Hi, so I'm Kyra. I'm the chef de cuisine at Soleil Couché. And to start off, I'm just going to play a presentation and then I'll speak, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yes.
In the heart of St. Lucia, just a short stroll from the Group Tuan Nature Trail. Experience the stunning beauty of sunset vistas harmonized with exceptional gastronomic delights. Our skilled chef de cuisine, Kyra Henry, seamlessly blends her expertise from the renowned Harwood Arms in London, the city's only Michelin-starred gastropub, with her passion for crafting innovative fusion cuisine. Get ready to embark on a culinary journey like no other, where each dish tells a story of passion and creativity. Gastronomy lies at the heart of Soleil Couché, where we seamlessly blend the sophistication of fine dining with the essence of St. Lucian flavors. Our menu embodies this culinary philosophy, offering a refined yet accessible dining experience that highlights the finest local ingredients and international inspirations. Join us in celebrating the art of gastronomy, where each dish tells a story of flavor, culture, and innovation.
Okay, great. So, Solid Crochet is a fairly new restaurant. It opened its doors in around October, and we are located in Delse Choiseul, which is 20-minute drive from Soufrière and a 15-minute drive from Ladera and Hotel Chocolat, and a 7-minute drive from the back entrance of Sugar Beach. We're a spacious restaurant accommodating up to 150 seats, and the venue is perfect for a wide range of things such as weddings, group gatherings, bridal showers, baby showers, weddings, business meetings, corporate dinners, etc. And we also offer cooking classes and tasting menus as well, which is exciting. We're conveniently located about a 3-minute drive from the Go Pito Trail, which is, so convenient, which means you wouldn't have to travel right back to Soufrière to enjoy a meal. It's conveniently located near the trail. Yeah, it's a fairly new restaurant, but the menu I create is using local ingredients. We use a lot of local suppliers, and we also have a international twist, which is where I come in. So we have a lot of inspiration using the local ingredients here in St. Lucia. And with that, it shows on the menus as well. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right.
Does anyone have any questions for Kyra? I do have a question. Do you change the menus regularly? Like, is it a daily menu or is it every month or something?
So during the day, we offer Monday to Friday, we offer a lunch menu. And then you can also order as well from the a la carte menu. And then on the weekends, we have brunch. On Sunday, we have brunch from 10 a.m. And then for dinner, we go into the a la carte menu. The menus change regularly due to what's in season. I make the menus according to that. So if something is coming out of season, I'll change the menu, get it off. Something's coming in, create something from that. And that's how I make my menus and the restaurant. That's how I work with the season and what's growing, what's not. If it's not
Okay.
growing, don't want it.
I love that. Thank you. Fiona's asked, do you offer wine pairings with any of with your tasting menu?
Yes, we do. So you could get the tasting menu just as is, but you can also have a wine pairing with that as well, which is every dish will be perfectly paired.
Nice. Chrissy's asked, do you need to book in advance or do you accept walk-ins?
we accept walk-ins. On the weekends, we are busy, but we accept walk-ins and try to accommodate everyone that comes through the door. So you shouldn't be disappointed. No.
Perfect. Thank you. So guys on the call today, make sure you recommend Soleil Couché to your clients. They're looking for something outside of a resort and they want something a bit more independent. It is a beautiful choice. If they're heading down by Catamaran to Soufrière for the day, they can head over there for lunch, or if they are staying in that area, or even in Vieux-Fort at Coconut Bay, for example, they can always transfer over there for lunch or dinner as well. So it is a great option. And we're happy to have, Chef Kyra on here today just to tell us a little bit more about the restaurant. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I know we've run over time a little bit, guys, but thank you so much for being with us here today and for allowing us to tell you a bit about St. Lucia and the culinary delights that we have to offer. I know a couple of people just need to pop off. What we are going to do is I will put everyone's names who's been on the chat today. I know a few people emailed me saying unfortunately they had something else come up so they couldn't join, but they have requested the recording. So I'll pop everyone's name who was on the chat today into a random selector, and then we'll go ahead and choose some prizes that way. So thank you so much for your patience. We do appreciate you being here and wanting to learn more about the destination and some of the other offerings that we have aside from romance and diving and that sort of thing. And thank you to my co-hosts as well, Fiona, Alyssa, Blanca, Kyra, and also Luciano for being here. And we look forward to seeing you in another webinar. So thank you guys and take care.
Thank you, Nicole.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
You were doing